Hello, welcome to Crafting a Country Life. I wanted to share another shipment that just arrived today, actually, um, for some paper crafting items that I had ordered from Joann's. And typically, when I place orders with them, um, everything comes in dribs and drabs. You know, we'll get one item in one package, and 2 days later, two more items will arrive in another package, and it kind of goes that way until the entire order is, arrives. But I wanted to come on and share this because I've been waiting for this to come in the mail, and I'm very excited about it. Some people had shared on their YouTube channels, several people actually, that had also purchased this particular paper pad, and I just got it, and when I flipped through it, I was so pleased with what I saw. This is a very much a vintage collection, and I'm very much interested in doing paper crafts using vintage ephemera and sort of that theme. This is more turn of the century, and it's got a few papers in it that are actually a little bit darker than what I typically like to work with. But let me just do a quick flip through so that you can see what is included. This is a DCWV paper pad. This is the 12 by 12 inch. It's called Christmas Carol. The papers are all double-sided. And I'll flip through this way so that you can see both sides of the paper. This side here on the left has a text, vintage text with a distressed look to it. There are some silver foil poinsettias on the right. And on the next page, more text on the left, and then these really nice vintagey desserts. So these have more of like brown and chocolate colors. There's a little bit of green and mint in there and some red, a little bit of pink. So those are pretty. Those could be actually really nice fussy cut and added to rosettes and other embellishments. And then there's really pretty blue on the reverse side, which has sort of a distressed vintage photo look to it. The Tim Holtz Distress Oxide in the vintage photo colorway. So very pretty, and I like this soft sort of slate blue. Okay, and then these beautiful cut-aparts are just so pretty. There's a nice selection of different ones in different sizes. Okay, there's a couple of each, so I'll flip past that. The reverse has the ledger paper on it on the left, and then the silver snowflakes on that same blue background. The reverse is music sheets in a collage kind of setting. Okay. And here, text on the left. Actually, these are very tiny little sentiments. I mean, you could conceivably cut them out, do some fussy cutting, and add them to tiny embellishments. But they're also beautiful just as a sort of a background. And then these vintage Christmas stockings, I'm also thinking perhaps they could be fussy cut out and used on embellishments and other things. I'm not crazy about the black background on that. It's not really my particular taste, but okay. And then this pretty little vintage. Now this is more like 1960s, has kind of a 1960s feel to me, but very pretty. Like that as well. And the reverse is a red buffalo check, red and black. And the next one is a turn of the century Christmas trees with silver foiling ornaments. And again, a much darker kind of background there. But you know, I think the darks, even though they're not my favorite, they're really important to have in collections because they provide some contrast. You get a full range of values, and it just punches up the brights that you're using and balances it off with some darks. So they're useful. A metallic black with silver dot, black and blue buffalo check, and then some beautiful turn of the century cut aparts. Love these. Look at the Santa face, the little girl. And these two children coming down on a sled, wishing you a Merry Christmas. So pretty. These will come to good use. And the reverse has the reverse of the postcards. Okay, there's two of those. And then this deep cranberry background with the candy canes and holly. The reverse is a dark red cranberry check. And then some beautiful Advent calendar numbers. These would be fun to do glassine bags with little treats inside and have a little Advent gift. Be fun to give away. Beautiful soft green with a dot and a distressed look on the back. Holly, deep green with a white background. And again, that beautiful vintagey blue with a soft brown distressed edge. I love this music page. Look at this. Oh, just love that. And the text, I don't know if you can see, if it focuses there. The text almost looks handwritten. Very pretty. Okay. And then on the reverse, there's a cranberry floral. Very dark. And beautiful little Santa heads with green and red distressed stripe on the back. Love that. And these old catalog tags. These are so much fun. I do a lot with these as well. And the reverse has some text. And the deep, deep green with more vintage advertising on the back. Let me turn this around. Hope this isn't making me dizzy. Look at these. Aren't these fun? You know, if you go onto thrift sites and check on some, eBay and other places, you can find Dover reprint years ago, back in the, in the early 2000s and the late 1900s, 1980s especially. Dover Publications was turning out lots of reprint catalogs, which are wonderful resources if you can find them now, of old Sears and Roebuck catalogs from the turn of the century and other types of advertising art. Great fun, and fun to use in reproducing vintage paper crafts. And look at this collage page. This is just beautiful. The colors are wonderful. Christmas advertising. Or if you're lucky enough to go to a thrift or a flea market and find vintage ephemera, that's always nice too. But that does take a lot of time. That's a big time commitment. It's not always easy to do when we're working, But anyway, this is pretty too. The kind of mid-century ornaments. I think we're at the end. Yes. So that's the paper pad. And then I also ordered. This was inspired by my sister, Nettie, over at Nettie H Creates. And she had ordered some Tim Holtz ephemeras. And when I saw them, I said, oh my gosh, those would be perfect with my Christmas Carol pad. So here's I did also get these all at Joann's. This one is called Mini File Folders. Okay, and they're already pre-folded, double-sided, and they have kind of a glossy finish. There's some different colorways there. These will coordinate beautifully with the Christmas Carol paper pad as well. Buffalo checks, so on. Okay, so that's the first package of ephemera. And then this one is just called Ephemera Pack Christmas. It has 75 pieces. And here's what is in the package. Get that in, focus a little bit. There we go. Okay, and I won't go through every one, but I am going to take them up so you can see the size on some of these. There are text words in here and sentiments in different sizes, which is great. Some larger, some smaller. Okay, and then envelopes. That's really pretty. Oh, look at the little Scotty dog. Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness, there's so many. The little deer. Oh gosh. There's some mistletoe. Okay, and then some different laces. Printed on paper. Tickets. Compliments of the season. Christmas frolic. Oh, these are so much fun. Oh, here's a frame. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Well, that's just a sampling. I don't want the video to be too long, but that is that package. Let's move this one out of the way. And take a look at the next one. This one, also Tim Holtz ephemera pack. This is called Pocket Cards. There's 55 pieces. They come so beautifully packaged. And I noticed that the ink on these, the colors are very rich and deep. Sometimes when you buy ephemera products, you know, the front of the package looks great, but then when you open up the inside and you take a look at the printing, it's often a lot duller than the images on the cover. But these are quite true. The colors are deep and rich and nice. They're double-sided. Lots of different turn of the century prints, and oh, there's some cute images too. Look at that. Little 1942 calendar. Whoops, get it in frame. So there's 3 different sizes, the smaller cards, and they have similar, you know, images on each size, kind of similar. And then there's a package of larger ones in here as well. A little stack of those, double-sided also. Let's flip through a few of these. Newspaper clippings. Oh, they're just so pretty. Oh, I can see these on Christmas cards. Oh, Christmas journals, junk journals, ephemera, tags. Oh, they would make beautiful tags with some old ribbon. Okay, so those are the pocket cards. And let's see, here we have baseboards. They're called baseboards. Christmas again. 23 pieces, and these are a chipboard weight. Here's what's inside the package. Frames. Oh, I love these little vintage slides. Oh, so beautiful. And then some little chipboard ephemeras as well that you can add. I'll just take one of these out so you can see the size of it. So let's pull this one out here. The video to be too long, but isn't that pretty? They're a good thickness, you know, backside, front. Oh, beautiful colors. Okay, and then there's a couple more. This one here is called Layers. Okay, there's 36 pieces. Again, my 2021 Christmas collection. And here's what's inside. Okay, I don't think I'll take all of those out, but there's a nice assortment. Some of them are frames, sentiments, with some numbers and images of Santa, some holly, some wreaths, other fun things. Okay, and then this is a package of collage tiles. They're all in a square shape and kind of similar to the cards that I shared with you. Kind of similar to that. These are a little bit, you know, with the similar images. And on the back. So, so pretty. So that, and then the last item that I ordered is this Christmas sticker book. This is heavy on the sentiments, which is fine, but I do have some sentiment pads from several years back of Tim Holtz's, and they're all great. I'm sure I'll use them. 4 sheets, 4 or 5 of text, and a couple with images. Personally, I would have preferred more pages of these image stickers. I mean, they're just so lovely, and they're so hard to find nowadays. And this page too. as well, also really pretty. So that would have been my recommendation, you know, put more stickers in there and less pages of text. I mean, you know, as I say, I will use them eventually, but anyway, so really nice, and I'm looking forward to working with these. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and maybe there are some items here that can be helpful or useful for you in your own paper crafting. And I look forward to seeing you back again soon. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye for now.